When the first F-16s arrived in Ukraine, they entered one of the world's most dangerous airspaces, thick with Russian S-300 and S-400 missile systems. These lethal defenses could strike from hundreds of kilometers away, making every mission a gamble. Russian fighters like the Su-35 and MiG-31 patrolled relentlessly, hunting for any Ukrainian aircraft. For Ukrainian pilots, flying meant risking everything. Every sortie was a test of skill and nerve. The Russian strategy was clear: make flying so dangerous that Ukraine would keep its jets grounded. But the arrival of the F-16s marked a turning point, a new determination to contest the skies. Ukrainian pilots weren't just fighting for survival, they were fighting for their nation's freedom. The Russian Air Force, larger and better equipped, believed its aerial fortress was unbreakable. Breaking through would require more than courage or advanced jets. It demanded a new way of thinking. The world watched to see if these pilots could rewrite the rules of air war. The stage was set for a David versus Goliath battle at 30,000 feet. Ukrainian pilots trained in the West, mastering NATO air combat doctrine. But NATO tactics assumed air superiority, something Ukraine didn't have. Russian air defenses made flying at medium or high altitudes, as NATO doctrine recommends, a death sentence. The sky was a minefield, and following the playbook meant disaster. The enemy had studied NATO for years, designing their defenses to counter it. Ukrainian pilots realized survival depended on unpredictability. They had to abandon the script and invent new tactics, tailored to their brutal reality. This wasn't a failure of Western training, but proof that Ukraine's war was unlike any NATO had fought. The strategy had to be homegrown, born from the daily fight for survival. Faced with overwhelming odds, Ukrainian pilots innovated. They flew F-16s at extremely low altitudes, using terrain to hide from Russian radar, a risky but effective tactic. The land itself became their shield, blinding Russian missile operators. Pilots also used their jets as bait, luring Russian fighters to waste expensive missiles, then evading with agility. These daring maneuvers created openings for Ukrainian strike aircraft to hit key targets. In one mission, a coordinated bait and strike allowed a Ukrainian jet to destroy a high-value command post and escape. Every flight became a chess match at supersonic speed, outsmarting Russia's vaunted air force. Ukrainian pilots turned survival into tactical genius, systematically undermining Russian air dominance. Ukraine's ingenuity was supercharged by Western support. Dozens of modernized F-16s arrived from Europe, equipped with advanced American missiles. Ukraine's air force became a diverse ecosystem, soon joined by French Mirages, Swedish Gripens, and a landmark deal for Rafales. This multi-platform approach forced Russia to defend against a variety of threats. The real breakthrough was integrating these jets with Link 16, a secure NATO data link. Pilots now shared real-time sensor data, seeing the whole battle space and coordinating attacks with precision. Swedish Saab 340 AEWNC planes provided early warning, detecting threats hundreds of kilometers away. These eyes in the sky gave Ukrainian pilots a decisive edge. The combination of advanced fighters, networked data, and airborne command posts transformed Ukraine's air force into a NATO-standard powerhouse. Ukraine could now see further and react faster than its adversary. The results were dramatic. F-16s became instruments of victory. Ukrainian pilots intercepted over 1,300 Russian missiles and drones, saving countless lives. In one engagement, F-16s shot down 34 of 35 Russian missiles in a single barrage. Pilots became legends, downing multiple missiles in a single sortie, even using cannons when needed. On offense, F-16s flew 80% of combat sorties, destroying hundreds of key ground targets. Russia's air force, once feared, looked slow and vulnerable. Ukraine's integrated, Western-equipped air force systematically eroded Russian air superiority. The vision, a 250-strong fleet of F-16s, Rafales and Gripens, one of Europe's most capable air arms. By rewriting the rulebook, Ukrainian pilots forged a force that stands as a bulwark of freedom and a masterstroke of modern warfare.